Hi everyone! Today we are taking a shopping trip to see what's new at Ikea. So buckle up and let's go! As we all know, Ikea has great products at great prices, so let's see what we can find. First up, we have the Parup Sofa. It's on the showroom floor in dark gray, but it does come in 4 different color options. I really like the wood legs on this sofa. It makes the sofa feel lighter because it's lifted from the floor, and it adds to the Scandinavian look. I also really like the piping that was used on this sofa. It's the little details like this that helps it take a step away from being another average gray sofa. This is the Koarp Chair, and they now have it in this new black-blue color. I found in person this chair looked a lot more blue than it does in the online images. I really do like this color and how the fabric has this subtle ribbed texture. But if you can see in this video, it does catch on to a lot of lint and hair, so if you have pets, this probably isn't for you. Next up, we have the Vinliden sofa. I don't know about you, but just looking back at this footage really solidifies that I do not like this sofa. This sofa is a lot more traditional because it has this high back that curves down the armrest, but the main reason I do not like it is because of the cushions. You can see that these back cushions are starting to sag, and that does not make me want to buy it. I don't think anyone wants to buy something that they can see isn't going to last. There's something about the foam that they use in these cushions that just makes the sofa look cheap. The sofa also comes with those 2 small pillows, which isn't something I'm a fan of. You want to use pillows that will add extra layers of texture and color and pattern to your space, and not just use something that's so matchy-matchy. Moving along, we have the Linneback Chair that comes in light gray, dark gray, and olive green. These chairs are advertised as being low weight and easy to move around. At first I didn't love these chairs, but I think they're growing on me a little bit. I do think they're a little bit pricey for what you're getting, but I could see it working well in the right space. I really like how they staged the chairs in these product shots. They're definitely geared towards someone with a more minimal aesthetic. Over here we have the Listerby side table. It comes in an oak veneer and a dark brown stained oak veneer. I have to say that the dark brown one looked darker in person. I think these tables are really cute and could work in a lot of different spaces. This collection also comes with a console table and a coffee table. They're also really cute, but I do not recommend buying all 3 to use together in one space. It would just be too much. Another collection that is new to Ikea is the Idanas line. This collection includes a bookcase, a TV bench, a nightstand, and a dresser. If you look closely, you can see it has all of these steps and reveal channels and layers within the framing that really encompass each piece. They also all include these tapered legs that give it a more traditional look. The backing and inner drawers of all of these furniture items has this light gray checkered pattern. I wouldn't normally like this because sometimes it can look really cheap, but I don't mind it here. Up next, we have the Rannas TV Bench. I think this TV bench looks super expensive and sleek, especially with these smoked glass doors. It has a really thin frame, thin legs, and these thin horizontal pulls across the top of the doors. But the best feature of this TV bench is what's underneath. It has this cable management net that helps you organize all of your cords. This is a great idea to keep your space looking clutter-free. Up next, we have the Ronninge Bench. It's made of a birch veneer, and I do understand that's probably what's driving the price is the material, but overall I find it a little bit basic, and I think there's better benches out there. Next up, we have the Sandsberg chair. And let me tell you, it feels as cheap as the price tag. I do love that Ikea gives us these really inexpensive options, but sometimes the quality isn't always there. From far away, it doesn't look bad at all, but when you look up close and once you sit in it, you feel that it's just not a great quality. It's not very comfortable and definitely not something you would want to sit in for a long period of time. It's not a bad option, but I do recommend you go sit in it in person first. Here is the Groeryd utility cart. I've seen a lot of people praise this cart, but I'm telling you, does not look good in person. In person, the gold on this cart looks a lot brighter and yellow and really just looks fake. But the thing that really makes me hate this cart are the wheels. I would like to see Ikea make this cart in a black metal. It wouldn't make the wheels stand out so much, and I think it would be a little bit more versatile. Next up, we have the Kallhall Table. At first, I just walked straight past this table and didn't think much of it, but once you really look at it, you see it has a lot of different features. It has this central storage hub that includes a large compartment that can fit 2 folded chairs. It has 1 compartment for you to put outlets through, and it has 4 large and 4 small side pockets. This is a great option if you're looking for ways to add more storage. I would love to see this table in a white oak veneer with either a white or a beige storage compartment. Just across the floor, we have the Haverud Table. This table is really different, but it's kind of fun. It can seat up to 4 people and has a lot of opportunity for hanging storage. Now, while this table doesn't work for everyone, I do think it could be fun to add to your space. On each side, you have this metal ladder system. It is asymmetrical though, with the one ladder being a rectangle and the other being a triangle, but I think that's to help not make it feel like you're boxed in when you're sitting there. You can see how they mix plants with kitchen utensils, and it kind of gives you the idea of how you can use it in your space. Up next, we have the Mullfjallet Chair. I really like the beige color of this chair, and I love how they match the metal and plastic elements to match this beige color. By matching the colors, it makes it look more expensive in that all the details were accounted for, unlike that utility cart we saw earlier. It also comes in gray, and they match the base components here as well. This chair was comfortable, and while it's probably not the most ergonomic, it definitely would add to the aesthetic of your office space. Priorities, right? Next up, we have the iconic Alex drawer in a new white oak color. I like that there's an option now that gives a little bit more texture and warmth other than the basic white. The next item I found that was new was the Sandshult wall bracket. I know this probably isn't very exciting, but I wanted to show what they did with it here in the showroom. They mounted the bracket beside the bed, attached a hanging pendant through it, and created a DIY wall sconce. This is a really affordable way to mimic all of those hanging pendants, like this cedar and moss one. Here we have some new bathroom lighting options. These are the Raksta Lights for both wall and ceiling. I think these are great and at really affordable price points. This is another new light at Ikea, and it's called the Bunkeflo. It comes in both white and gray, and they both have this birch detail on the top. I think this is a really fun shape and would work really well over a dining table. Next up, we have the Svansele Mirrors. Similar to the utility cart we saw earlier, I'm not a huge fan of the gold on these mirrors. It's way too bright and yellow, and it's definitely not looking as luxurious as I want it to be. These mirrors have such a fun shape. I love the curves on the corners, but I just wish they would tone down the gold just a little bit so it wasn't so yellow. Moving into textiles, we have this new Vollerslev Rug. It comes in 2 different sizes and multiple colors like white, dark blue, gray, and pale pink. In person, this rug feels so plush and so expensive. It's woven with different yarn sizes, and it really adds to the texture of the rug and helps it not feel so flat and bland. And that's it, you guys. That was everything new at Ikea. Let me know what your favorite item was in the comment section below. And also let me know what your least favorite item was. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more videos coming soon. Thanks for watching.